guys, it's Alyssa and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and you haven't already, hit that red subscribe button down below, become a part of the family. Today we're going to talk about self-tanning. Every time I mention it in a vlog, you guys always ask me questions about it. When I talk about it on my Instagram stories, you guys ask me questions about it, so we're just going to hop into it because when I was trying to learn about self-tanning, watching videos was a nightmare because people talk for way too long in the beginning of the video and never get to what they actually use. So let's hit some of the main points before we even start this video because that's what you're here for. What do I use? How do I do it? Right? Wow, 30 seconds in, we're getting to it. Okay, my favorite product right now to self-tan is Bondi Sands. I use it in dark. Personally, I think next time I purchase this product, I'm gonna get it in, I think it's called Ultra Dark, the next step up, because I do like my tan right now, but I do feel like when I go outside in the sunlight, it does get a little bit more washed out. I just want it a little bit darker. I know indoor it looks a little dark anyway, but when I'm in the sun, trust me, I feel like I could go a step up. So I really like this one. Also, every product that I talk about, I will have linked down below for you guys to easily click on and access. My favorite mitt is by Loving Tan. It is a velvet mitt. Sorry about my broken nail. To be honest, I don't know like about the mitt industry. That sounds so dumb. I haven't tried very many mitts, but this one is like a very soft velvety material. I'm sure other companies make mitts just like this, but Loving Tan sent me a package a long time ago, and ever since then, I just use this all the time. Zane actually also bought me like a Loving Tan set for Christmas once too, so I have like 2 of these. But it's like a velvety smooth. It makes my tan go on flawless. Hi. Also, exfoliating. I always exfoliate before I tan. Do you really have to? I don't know, but if you have on a tan already, I would definitely take it off. And this mitt by Loving Tan is awesome for that. By the way, this video is not sponsored by any brand. I'm going to talk about a lot of brands, okay? Okay. This mitt by Loving Tan is awesome. I use the black side of it. I think the pink side is a little bit less rough, but I like this one. You literally, like when you're in the shower and you're exfoliating in circular motions, you can see like the tan coming off of you. It's kind of gross, but kind of satisfying, you know what I mean? So this really takes your tan off well, which in my opinion, if you're gonna self-tan, you should probably take off the weeks before. How often do I self-tan? Once a week. This week I did it on a Monday, and then I did it again on a Saturday night, a little bit less than a week. I personally just like to keep up with it and keep it dark. When I feel like my skin tone is fading and I want it to be darker, then I go ahead and self-tan again. I don't have a set day every single week, but I do it about once a week. Probably a little bit less than a week's time. Good, now that we got the basics out of the way, let's hop into how I actually do it. Okay, so I'm gonna run you through my whole process. Last night I did a whole fresh process. I didn't even wash my tan off yet. When I do it, I usually don't wash it off that next day. I wait until the nighttime and I let it go for that whole day because I feel like it just makes it a little bit darker, and I also really like the way it looks before you even wash it off. So just personal preference. If you want to wash it off the morning of, I just sleep with it overnight. You do what you want to do. First things first, get into the shower. I take my mitt and I take my body wash and I exfoliate in circular motions on my whole body. I'm gonna make this kind of like for beginners if you've never self-tanned before, because I asked you guys on Instagram and a lot of you were like, just how do you do it? Like I wanted to know what you guys wanted to know and you guys were just like, how do you do it? So I'm gonna tell you how I do it. Put your body wash on it, scrub your whole body in circular motions, make sure you're exfoliated, and then I also shave. Shave my legs, my arms, whatever you guys wanna shave, your armpits, however you want to do it. Shave where you're gonna tan so that you have a nice clean slate for the tan. As far as exfoliating my face, I really like the St. Ives face scrub. Last time I got it though, I got the Equate version, which is like the Walmart brand, and I don't like it as much. So usually I'm all for store brands, but this time I actually really like the St. Ives way better. It smells way better and I just like it better. But St. Ives, I'll pop a picture so that you guys know what I'm talking about because this ain't it, sis. On my face in the shower, every time I wash my face, I use the Vanity Planet Skin Spa. There's different heads for it. I believe this one is the exfoliating one. So right before I tan, I do exfoliate my face with this, with some face wash on it. Don't exfoliate every single time you shower. I only exfoliate once to twice a week. That's it. I also really like, as an alternative, the e.l.f. exfoliating scrub. This one is also really good as well. Just looks like that, has little beads in it. If you're new to exfoliating, be very gentle with your skin. Start out with a little bit, only do it once a week. See how your skin reacts because it is like basically getting rid of all your dead skin on your face and all like that excess dirt and grossness. And to finish it off, I use my loofah, put some body wash on it, and then wash my whole body off again. Sounds like a big process. It's honestly not. Throw some face wash on the scrubber, scrub your whole body, exfoliate your face, wash your body with a loofah, and you're done. Now the tanning process. When I get out of the shower, I let my body dry completely off. I have very, very dry skin. Sometimes I do moisturize with some lotion on my hands and areas that the tanner will stick to and make you look like too dark there. Like your ankles, your hands, your feet, your elbows, you know, places like that. So if you want to, after you get out of the shower, you can moisturize your body. Honestly, sometimes I don't, and it works out fine, but do what you want to do to make it look good. Now, I have tried so many tanners. There's more in there too. This isn't even all of them. I've tried so many. And the one that has come up on top so far is the Bondi Sands one. I do also love Loving Tan. This is the ultra dark. I do like that this one is super, super dark. This is a more affordable option. This is a little bit more high end, I guess, but they both work just as good in my opinion. I haven't tested out Loving Tan in a kind of a long time because I've been on a kick with this one, so I'm not sure like how long each of them last as far as like a week or so, like how often you have to refresh it, so I'm not 100% sure. I can't speak on this one. This one lasts me about a week. I like to do it a little bit less than a week. If you guys are scared of self-tanner and you want to do a gradual tan, you can try the Jergens Natural Glow. Personally, it's not for me. It's a pretty thick lotion, so I don't absolutely love it. I like it, but I just don't feel like it's worth it to me. I'd rather take the time to just put on a tanner and be instantly tan rather than having a gradual glow. But if you're not worried about being super dark and you just want a gradual, nice, glowing tan, try using this. Now this one is a mousse. I've also tried this Fake Bake. This is more of like a liquid. This also looks very nice. I just prefer a mousse. So if you don't want a mousse, you can try Fake Bake. I know a lot of people love St. Tropez. I have yet to try that one. I'm going to be ordering that one next and trying that one out. Loving Tan also has a 2-hour express. If you forget to tan in a rush, you can just throw hello. You can just throw this on in 2 hours. You'll be nice and tan. And that's really all of the, like my favorite ones that I've tried. All the other ones I don't really feel the need to talk about. So when you put your tan on, make sure you are always using a mitt. If you use your hands, the palms of your hands will turn orange and it will not be a cute look. Also, let me just say that everyone's skin is going to take to these products differently. So I'm just giving you guys what works for me. If something different works for you, then that's okay. Like, everything is different for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, it's like makeup. Not every single product is gonna work for every single skin type. So try out a few of them. That's what I had to do, and I've ended up finding my favorite. Anyways, the process of tanning. Let's get into it. You're gonna take your mitt. Then did you hear me in this video? Take your tanner of choice, spritz it on the mitt. It's gonna come out foamy and it's dark. It already has kind of like a color guard in it, so you can see exactly where you're applying it. I don't like tanners that don't have a color guard because then you're just applying it and you don't know where you already put it and you might end up looking a little patchy. So something that has color already in it is really good because then you can see exactly where you're putting it. You're gonna take it and go in circular motions. I start on my arms, and as far as the feet and hands go, do your arm and do your leg, and then whatever is left over on the mitt, then brush that over your hands and feet. If you take foam and put it directly onto your hands and feet, they will be way too dark and it will not look good. Trust me on this. Circular motions on your arm or legs, whatever is left over on the mitt, that's when you go over your hand. When you're doing your hand, you wanna make sure you go in between your fingers. Bend your knuckles, because if you don't bend your knuckles, you're gonna get lines when you bend your fingers where the tanner isn't. It's gonna look really bad, like a zebra. Make sure you bend your knuckles, make sure you get in between each finger so you don't get any lines. Make sure you blend it onto your wrist. I asked you guys on Instagram for questions. Somebody asked if you use makeup brushes for doing this. You totally can. I've used it before. Personally, I think the mitt works just fine, but if you're feeling like you're scared that it's gonna get blotchy around your wrist, take a makeup brush and brush it around in between your fingers and whatnot, and you'll be fine. And this is just literally like a cheapy makeup brush. You could use any fluffy brush. And it's honestly that simple. It's not hard. Go in circular motions over your whole body. Just don't go directly over your hands and feet. Do I apply it to my face? Yes, I do. I like it for when I wake up in the morning. I have a little bit of a glow on my face. It's pretty dark on your face. You can get a separate face tanner. I just personally don't. I just put this right onto my face, blend it down my neck, and I'm good to go. Yesterday, because I was filming it, I did wear a bandeau and shorts, but nobody does that. Just tan naked. It'll make your life way easier. You don't have to wear anything. Just put it all over your body. Had to do that for the video. I also recently ordered these little stickers on Amazon because if you're gonna tan naked, I personally like to see a tan line. That's just me. If you don't care to see a tan line, then don't even bother. but I like to see a little bit of a tan line. So I bought these little heart stickers. I used to use these a while ago when I tanned like outside in the sun, because then you get to see the difference after, but works just the same as self-tanning. Just make sure you pat over the sticker instead of rubbing, because then it'll just move it off of your body. Pat around it, that way you can see the before and after of your tan. I just think it's a nice little thing, because why not? You want to see how it works, you know, especially if you're going to Especially if you're going to test out different brands, you might as well see the difference between each of them. Something I have definitely learned recently is that aftercare is one of the most important things when self-tanning. I know it sounds like a pain in the butt, but it's honestly worth it, because if you have dry skin, your tan will start to crack if you are not moisturized. Honestly, probably if you have not even dry skin, if you just like don't moisturize, your tan will look like you're an alligator. You know what I mean? As far as aftercare goes, I use the Australian Gold Moisture Lock Tan Extender. I got this big bottle off of Amazon. It's just a pump. It smells so good. It smells like summertime. I put this on every morning and every night. I just like pump it quick on my arms, on my legs, on my stomach, chest. You're good to go. It's very simple, and this will make your tan look so much better. If you do not moisturize, your tan ain't gonna look cute. It's gonna get dry and gross and flake off your skin. Not cute. And then if you want to keep your face moisturized, just use your regular old face moisturizer. I personally like the Pond's Dry Skin Cream. Just put a big glop of it all over my face, because my face is so dry. So Benji literally just went crazy. My face is so dry, so this literally saves me every single night. It's like the best thing ever to just gloop on a bunch of moisturizer and just, it literally soaks into my skin like a sponge. Like, that's how dry my skin is. But as far as my routine and everything, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and go on Instagram, because I did do like a questionnaire if you guys had any other questions. So I'm gonna answer some of those for you guys, and yeah, let's do it. How easy do they come off? So when you exfoliate with that mitt I showed you, it comes off very easily, but if you just do like a regular shower, I wouldn't scrub very hard with a loofah when you have like in between like after you did it and before you take it off. Like, you don't want it to come off during the week, so just don't scrub very hard with the loofah, because the tan will come off. Just scrub very lightly when you're washing your body, when you shower with it on. How do you get your back? So personally, I just make Zane do it for me, but if you have no one around you, there are back tanner things that you can get off of Amazon. It's like the same material as a mitt, and then you just put the tanner on it and then kind of like go like that, and it tans your back. I think they're like maybe at most $10 on Amazon, so you could just use one of those. Can you talk about / show if the tan ever transfers to your clothes or the bed sheets? Yes, the tan will transfer, but it washes out in the wash. So right now my sheets are totally like orangey looking, but I just throw it in the wash and it comes right off. It's really not a big deal. And I do my tan at night and then sleep overnight with it, so it doesn't really get onto my clothes, because then I just wash it off. But right now I'm just wearing dark colors because I haven't washed it off yet, and you won't see it when it transfers. But if you just wash your clothes, it'll come right off. How many times a month do you tan? So it's about 5, maybe 4, but probably 5. How do you look not orange or streaky? You just have to get the right product and the right applicator. Do not apply it with your hands. I personally don't like it. What age do you think it's okay to tan? Love you. Honestly, like, this isn't like the sun or UV rays. It's not going to damage your skin. This is the safest way to get a tan. So as long as your parents are okay with it, I don't see why not. That's just my opinion. When did you decide you wanted to start self-tanning? I decided when I started getting my own career and realized that I'm not a teenager anymore and I can't go to the beach 4 times a week and lay in the sun for 3 hours a day and be tan. So this just saves me a lot of time, honestly. Tips for someone who has never self-tanned. Use a mitt. Try different products, maybe try it out when you're not going to something important in case you mess it up, and just stay moisturized and it'll be fine. And don't put it directly on your hands and feet. Best trick to correct lines or mistakes. Honestly, personally, I just rock it out and let it be. Whatever I messed up a little bit, I'll fix it next time. But there are tricks. I think you can use like a lemon scrub. If you just Google it, there'll be definitely like different remedies on how to fix it. Or I personally would probably just exfoliate it off and then reapply in that area, not my whole body. But the only place you'll probably mess up is either your hands or your ankles. All the rest of the questions I pretty much answered throughout this whole video. So if you guys have any other questions, I will try my best to answer in the comments. And if any of you guys are experienced on self-tanning, help some people out in the comments so that we'll make like a little self-tanning community down in the comments, okay? Help each other out. I could probably use some advice too, not gonna lie. Totally just realized that the cat fountain was going on this whole time too, so Sorry if you hear running water the whole time. Anyways, today's notification shout out goes to Elena Young. Thank you so much for watching and thank you for being a part of the notification squad. I love you so very much. If anyone else would like a notification shout out, comment down below letting me know my notifications turned on and you might be in my next video. If you guys are new here, I don't only do YouTube, I also have a podcast with my mother-in-law. It's pretty fun. We talk about sex and drinking and all stuff you shouldn't really talk about with your mother-in-law, but we do it anyway. I also make music. I have a new song coming out very soon. Release date will be released very soon, so you can go follow me on Spotify, always linked down below. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys.